I can say without any doubt that my life was changed by permaculture. It came to my life in a very special period. I was 22 years old, and I was like a green person. I was very involved in the environmental movement. I was actually studying biology in the University of Havana, but I was worried about if I was not trying to learn almost everything about this little box, and what about the problems of humanity and the people. And for many years we have seen the agriculture as the enemy of the animals and the nature and the plant because of the way that factory and conventional farming acts. So I was in this crucial moment of my life, very, very skinny, like 50 pounds ago or something like that. I used to say to my friends. And at some point, like the first little material on permaculture fall in my hands. And as soon as I was reading for the first time, something that was telling me that human life can take characteristics of the nature that I love so much. So for me, that little booklet was talking to me in my own terms and words. And from there, many, many things changed. I decided to work then on community development, on urban agriculture, on organic and agroecological farming, on trying to make the life of the people better. The IPC 11, as the International Permaculture Convergences, it's an event that happens every 2 years, and we happen to be chosen by the permaculture community in the last IPC in Jordan to organize this one. In the case of Cuba, is for the development of permaculture, but also the development of like a rural transition and a huge program on urban agriculture in the city and sustainability in all their dimensions. And basically, we took the challenge and we are trying to organize an event in a way that we can show and share the achievements that we have there, our problems, and open also for solutions. And we try to choose like three main drivers topics, at least for some of the events. One will be permaculture in islands. Another one will be permaculture and climate change, because we believe in climate change, and permaculture in cities, or urban permaculture. And like from there, there's some spin-off, of course, hurricane-proof permaculture systems, resilience in the communities, and of course, like the common topics on the permaculture communities. We divide the whole event in several events. There will be a pre-IPC permaculture design certificate course, the typical 2 weeks, 72 hours. But we're very proud to say that we have like an all-star team with professors from UK, from Canada, from US, from Cuba as well. And it will be in a very, very special place in the mountains of Pinar del Rio. But for those ones that already have their PDCs, then you have like 2 weeks program that it encompasses like one international permaculture convergence of 3 days with 1 day of each of the topics that I mentioned recently. We will have an urban tour, so people will be able to see beautiful Havana during the conference and some of the permaculture places and groups and communities that are doing in the city, which is a province, the second most populous city in the Caribbean. And then we will move around 45 miles east by the coast in the province of Mayabeque, where we're going to have our 5 days convergence. The main event where the people that are part of the very vibrant permaculture movements will be able to share their thoughts, to think about the future directions and the common challenges, problems, and opportunities that we have. After we finish that, there are different choices of tours, like 1, 2, 3, but the last one will include the other one. So you can, according to your budget or your availability of time, you can choose 1 day tour to the province of Matanzas, when there is very special small development and management of a protected area that protects a touristic cave that is under. We will go then to the province and the city of Santo Espiritus, which in my opinion is the capital of Cuban permaculture. So we will see many, many systems there. And in the last day, we're gonna go like to a very, very special place in the mountains of Escambray, Topes de Coyantes, in the Macizo of Guamuaya, where we are going to see a very good example of environmental restoration. That means like a parcel of Amazonian family rainforests that have been very well preserved and increased in the last 40 years. And we will see some typical examples of the Cuban homestead farm with coffee, with some other crops integrated into the forest. So, because it's not only what happens in the city and the communities, it's what we can do to heal the nature. So this is basically the program. We have like quite a few people already registered for the event. All of this will happen starting the 11th of November, and it will be finished by the 6th of December. Why at this time? Because it's after the end of the hurricane season, and it's when the moment that is not so scorching hot in the island. So we're expecting a mild weather, and we'll be escaped from the worst of the hurricanes and that. So, and also just to have some more time and to combine with all the cultural activities that will be happening in the city, like the Latin American New Cinema Festival or Latin Jazz and other events that after we finish our permaculture program, you're open to visit. What I have to say to you is that if you can, please come. We are waiting for you in the Caribbean with our arms open, and you can make also with that like your effort to support delegates from Africa, from Southeast Asia. Your presence is important. Just remember that even when there will be ecological footprints involved on flying, there are many, many people that they don't have access to internet or to even television, and they also have the right to see the big permaculture people and to share with them. The website right now is www.ipc11cuba.com. So in that site, you will see information about the events, the dates, more or less the prices. You can register on that site, but you can also talk with the groups that are making this easier for you. And this is a collaboration also that we're doing with the British Permaculture Association that is helping us with the electronic trading and registrations and that. So one more time, if you're a permit, you want to be in the IPC, please come to Cuba this November.